Hey, I'm Brian Altano along with Max Scoville, and
Howdy.
This is IGN Now. Wow, what a day! We got proof, news, an official announcement that Grand Theft Auto something is in development officially at Rockstar. Here's the quote. They said, with the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know that many of you have been asking about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. With every new project we embark on, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered, and we're pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the GTA series is well underway. We look forward to sharing more as news comes, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Max, they're making GTA something.
I never could have imagined that they would make a follow-up to one of the fastest-selling entertainment media things in history. Just imagine that. Just why would they, obviously GTA Online prints money, and they can always keep up-resing GTA 5 and re-releasing it, but it seemed kind of like, this seems like inevitable. This seems like it was a definite thing that was going to happen. But the funny thing is they basically said, yes, this thing's on, we hear you, we've read those millions of comments on our Instagram posts that are always like, where's GTA 6? To announce a new GTA. And it's nice that they finally did that. But the weird thing is they didn't really give it a name. They just kind of said it's a new entry in the GTA series. The next entry. They never actually say GTA 6.
They never actually say GTA 6. They say next entry and new entry. So, obviously we have some theories. The first thing you and I were talking about this morning was sort of naturally we expect that the GTA 6 will come after GTA 5 because both of us are older than 2, hopefully, and we understand that's how numbers work. But there's a weird precedent here with GTA because there's actually been a bunch of times where they put out non-numbered sequels or installments in the whole franchise, the whole saga, that aren't considered spin-offs. They're just mainline games. Between GTA 3 and 4, we got those little games, San Andreas and Vice City, obviously, and no one considers those spin-offs. So there's a chance that the next GTA isn't just called GTA 6. Maybe it's called Grand Theft Auto, fake city name, or real city name.
No, there's also the chance that they just do the sort of the God of War, Modern Warfare approach, and they're just like, this is a big enough franchise that people are going to find the right one that they want. Nobody's going to go into GameStop and accidentally buy the first Grand Theft Auto for Dreamcast or whatever.
Right.
They could just call it Grand Theft Auto. They could just call it GTA at this point, and it's like, the name is incidental, and everyone knows what it's talking about. It's going to be one of the best-selling, games in history when it eventually comes out. So they can screw around. My kind of wish with this one is that they do GTA and they do the Roman numeral 6 and then they do CE, so it says Vice, and then they start playing Flock of Seagulls.
You like? Yeah, I like.
I like that a lot. Yeah, no, I would love to go back to Vice City. That'd be awesome. It's odd because Rockstar has historically kind of kept everything close to their chest. They kind of play by their own rules here. They don't really go to E3 or Gamescom. They don't show up at the Game Awards with special announcements and stuff like that. They talk when they want to talk. In 2016, on a random Sunday, they were just like, "Hey, our logo's red now," and the next day they were like, "Here's a piece of art of a bunch of silhouette cowboys walking in front of a sunshine," and then we were like, "Oh yeah, so Red Dead's officially a thing, I guess." But they didn't actually say Red Dead. They didn't give us a title. They didn't give us a logo. So I think it's going to be a while before we get an actual logo here. It says it's in active development, the next or the new GTA, but I think it's going to be probably a year or so before we maybe see anything. Even a title, a logo, a release date, and or art, or seems so far off to me.
They have a pretty good track record for releasing massive selling games sort of towards the tail end of console life cycles. Red Dead 2 came along pretty late in the last gen cycle, and GTA 5 was at the tail end of that generation, and San Andreas was one of the best selling games on PS2 when it came out, and that was PS3 was right around the corner for that. So by the time they've got a good solid install base, they're good to go. But at this point, they are gonna come out. I guess the way to compare it to is you're gonna have a birthday. You've had a bunch so far. You're gonna have another one. Are you gonna have a surprise party? You gonna have a cake? You're not gonna give that away now. It's just sort of an inevitability. You're gonna have the birthday. Everyone knows that. We should expect that there's gonna be a new GTA. How they reveal it, what they call it, that's all sort of Like they'll figure that out. That's in the works. I guess I'm just it's fun to speculate though.
It is, and I think it's safe to say that this won't be like a sort of, Lost in the Damned, Ballad of Gay Tony style story entry add-on to 5. I think 5 is done. New entry is the word here. That means a new thing, next thing. That's great. I'm into that. Let's get away from 5. No disrespect to GTA 5.
I accept your apology.
And I hope everyone moves on and we get a new game. So either way, will this next GTA game, the officially announced next GTA game, I can't believe we're actually saying that, be called Grand Theft Auto 6? Will it be called Grand Theft Auto : something else? Or will it just be called Grand Theft Auto? Let us know in the comments below what you want, what you expect to see here. And, IGN's going to keep covering GTA news forever. I can't believe we actually have some new stuff today. It's wonderful. It's Christmas in February. So here we are. Max, thank you so much. And remember, for all things video games, Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto, what was it? Vice 6? Vice?
Sure.
Vice?
No one will know how to pronounce it, but it'll look cool in the box.
Keep it locked to IGN.